As you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 or 5 before that. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week.
But there's also plenty for him to
work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, they may be successful later on.
21 yards, well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And some room to work. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. This is Coleman. And an early run. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago. 3 catches, 84 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Here's Coleman on the toss. He's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on second down. Riley. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. As his guys are in for 6. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Jakeem Grant now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. Early lead in that one for the Packers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to say, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it in the end zone.
You bitch.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah,
You got to catch that.
Battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. One quarter in the books. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Coleman. Open space inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned... this game. Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up 1st down after 1st down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human 1st down machine? I think that fits.
Right back to him on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here's Coleman. And an alley to run. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Leopard! Leopard!
On third down, it's Coleman, and he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Riley. Now he steps away. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Coleman now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground.
Get 150 in the first half.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Come on, baby.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy.
That's Rigo. You said you wanted to see how I got the 300 yards,
so
right?
do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
On 3rd and 2, Riley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Yo. I mean, shit. Said you wanted to see how I got them 300, so, you know, I figured I'd invite you to the game.
And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Oh, man, I watched that game, too, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah, I watched that whole shit. Yeah. He always broadcasts.
Not at all. This guy can
yeah, that was crazy.
That's exactly what he just did.
Play here for a touchdown.
Put it on his ass, boy.
The extra point, and it's now 21-0. So that drive consumes 9
yeah, I saw it.
I saw it. Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Especially on that one play, that one deep ass. Was it late in the game? Oh no, it was a long deep ass pass. It was like called it like one-handed and shit.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first
I don't think you were down.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards.
Oh, yeah. That changed it right there. That one little spin move, I was like, oh, yeah. This game ain't going.
He dumps it off to Dre.
This game ain't going his way.
Get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. He goes underneath the Dre, and he'll be taken down at
yeah, really.
the 6-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yeah, he had a good game plan, definitely. He wasn't ready for it.
On first down, Bortles. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Dolphins
yeah, that run game, man, nasty.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That first down completion only netted him 3.
Yeah, in an attempt to try to come back. That's.
From midfield, here's Bortles. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half
Try to drag the screen.
The Dolphins on third down. 0 for 3
drag the
to
field,
this
I
point.
mean, from one side to the other.
This will be 3rd and 15.
Damn.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Come on, y'all.
So a jump there defensively.
Yeah, I sent him the invite. I don't know why he didn't get it.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Bortles. Able to shake him off. Going deep here for Stills. And
give me that, bitch.
Picked up by Avonte Maddox. Trying to get it that time to Stills.
That's
do too much down there. You better throw that ball away, buddy.
And I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start out on the ground.
Get the fuck out of the way! Come on, man.
But this time they get him behind the line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I mean, they do that shit to me all the time. My nigga's fast, so I mean, it's kind of somewhat my fault.
Out of the gun.
Oh shit! Oh!
Across the 50 and down to the 48.
You better watch out. They're gonna have 200 in the first half.
With 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I think he had 150 already, so.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
I should throw this motherfucker. I'ma hurry it. Spike it then, if I can.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, shit.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards.
Yeah, he got 196.
Down again.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
We'll run this bitch again. Spike it, see if I can get a field goal.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Taken down, a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
The goddamn ball.
Now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Shit.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Elliott is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So he splits the.
And you ain't downloaded that Apex Legends yet?
Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball.
That shit is dope, man. I like that shit.
Defense without even looking, you know it's going in the hoop.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
All right, get this over with. I'm about to jump right back on that Apex Legends.
First as the third quarter gets underway.
Nah.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go
especially if you put it in rest mode.
In the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
or if you hard lined into your modem,
spend the entire
you take no time at all.
Just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had going, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them.
Yeah, this nigga gonna have another 300-yard game.
They handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side.
Too fast on that sweep. My line is pretty good on blocking for it.
But
so
how about the whole offensive line being involved?
Tevin Coleman.
Side where the play was going, where they call play side. How about on the back side?
I been got him. I got him last year. I traded fucking Darren Sproles and Jay Ajayi for this nigga.
Without a doubt, control that edge.
They took that shit. I put both of them on the thing, put him on. They took it. Shit. Ever since then, my run game been a lot better. Them niggas was just too slow.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times
all right, y'all want to shut me down a little bit? All right, I'll go to the pass.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna run this one more time.
Play. We said plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
Yeah, if that safety getting ready to drop down, that safety drop down, it's a wrap for him. Yep.
Looking to throw on second down. Riley. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
He's going to get it running right. It's a gain of a yard. And
come on, let's get to 300 before this guy down. Let's break the record again.
Once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today,
300 in the third quarter.
But was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Get
so the
ball
ball
back.
position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him.
They wouldn't let me in there.
The D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
It's Coleman here.
Oh, he was in there. Come on.
Halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
We'll take a timeout, let him get back in the game.
This play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Yeah, he's back.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go.
Shit.
On
they got the whole
4th
line down there,
the
boy.
1.
The whole team on the line. God damn.
They'll run it with Coleman.
Oh, he's in.
Not gonna get in.
What?
They stop him at the 1.
Oh, they got to challenge that.
Short on 4th and goal from the 1.
I can't challenge that. That's BS, man.
Right there, goal line stand.
That nigga fell right over the goddamn line. Let's get this safety, y'all.
Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Drake will start the drive on the ground.
Are you? Oh my God!
The 5 to the 7-yard line.
Not audible. They open back up. I didn't mean to do that shit.
2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the
had the
sticks,
middle
whatever you want to
pinched.
call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Green 80. Green 80. Green is
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go. Let's go. Green 80.
On first down, Drake. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're holding this ball.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Green 80.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
Come on, please throw a screen pass over there so I can pick that shit off.
Because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Yeah, I knew it was coming with a screen, bitch.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes,
Yeah,
you know, it's really easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it.
Damn, he kicked the shit out of that.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has had a whale of a game. In the third quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great. Every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone. All he wants to do is ride it as long as
this nigga broke the record again in the third quarter, man.
Yards maybe. A big play there for Philly. 63 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game.
I told you you're not catching this dude, man. You can try. It'll be a nice little competition.
How tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, probably not the touchdowns, but I'll definitely have the yards.
With a 2nd and 3. A lot to
I'm
praise
going to go for 400 shit. I got a whole nother quarter.
What I'm seeing, those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards accumulated, culminating in a brand new NFL record.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And
y'all gonna do me like that? All right.
He's
spread y'all out a little bit.
But this time they get him behind the line.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelm. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
He'll get it up the middle.
Oh, he was all on
He's
that.
going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground.
All right, should I throw it or run it?
Came
into the same situation last time. I'm going to run it. Fuck it. I don't want to make my quarterback do nothing stupid. Not enough field right
welcome
there.
back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 13th touchdown of the year.
Yeah, he'll be in there. He beat me pretty damn good. I don't know how that shit happened, but
Pouring it on.
I think I just got away from my game plan, man. I didn't do my
it's safe to say
inside
that this
looking.
game is pretty much deceased at this point.
He was tearing my damn
Taking
corners
a knee,
up.
so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash.
Come on, y'all. Y'all gonna let me get 400? We need about 80 more yards, 90.
Before the game's over, we know this thing's done.
So now here come the Dolphins. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
Y'all throwing the whole time? Oh, you should have caught that. Come on.
Harder to move it.
The second down attempt there, knocked
Y'all
down.
want to throw
as it
now?
leaves the quarterback's
All right.
hand, and it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Dolphins on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Bortles. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44.
Nope, you only had 3 down linemen, but you still can't run on that.
On the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, let's get this ball back.
Again, a run with Thompson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles.
Come
just
on with
1
the
for
screen
6.
pass.
Here it's 3rd and 3.
Quick throw to the flat.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that
Okay, got it. Good.
nowhere. Losing
Let's go.
yardage back near
Get this ball
midfield
back.
at the 49. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And
All right,
one of
can
the
we get to
reasons they lead in
400?
the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Go,
They took a
Tevin.
little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
They begin the drive with Coleman.
Oh, they were stacked over there.
Going down back at the
326.
28.
Oh shit,
That's
yeah, I
gonna
can
go
get
as a loss
75
of a
yards.
yard,
Let's go.
and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be
He can get
very
it on this
careful
run
about
right
what
here.
speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring
better
this one
put a
home.
corner on that nigga. If that safety come down, it's a wrap.
To throw on third down, Riley. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh, that fucked up my chance of getting 400 right now.
They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, It's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship.
Come on. What the fuck?
Those fingers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's
God.
his way in this one,
I'm still going
it's
to try.
time
Fuck
to get
it.
him
I'm
behind
going to just
the
keep
line.
sweeping on their ass.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter.
They're still running.
The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
That one good for 12 yards. And just like that, it's third down.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation.
I don't think he's going to make it to 400.
Usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big,
he can get close.
Pickup. And guess
Get
what?
350.
It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
Damn, I wanted that 400, man.
Come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll
He
run
a quick
it now.
turnover, man. Oh yeah, he wasn't falling for that.
The 15 at the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there. It moves the sticks. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
No, check, Patriot.
Right back to him on
fuck
first
out of the
down.
way.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'll get this ball back real quick and get 30 yards.
Never call a game over until it's over, because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be
I wasn't even trying to break no record today, man. I was just trying to hurry up and get this game over so I can get on Apex Legends and shit, man. It started running so good in the first quarter.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I still want this 400 though.
Now ready to go back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again. Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Throwing his balls.
How did you not tackle him, you weak-ass corner? What the fuck was that?
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack.
That nigga had to roll out quick.
Off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
The Dolphins on third down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Green 80.
From the gun, it's Bortles.
Got him.
And it's intercepted.
Yeah, let's get this 30. 30 plus real quick.
And these guys will take over.
Need about 33 yards.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage.
I'll get the 400. It's a wrap, nigga.
On an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of
They look like they about to let me get it.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A little juke. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
What was that, about 10? So I got about 77.
They will run again with Coleman. Yards on the pickup there and a first.
And they got 397 out here, man. Yeah, I'm about to get this shit. I ain't even fucking around with these dudes.
But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Coleman. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Okay.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
400.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
These niggas let me get 400 rushing yards.
He looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Riley. And that is
this nigga acrobat? Give me a break.
First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
These niggas
and right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league,
yeah, this nigga definitely gonna be MVP, something like that. God damn it.
About ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Dolphins now. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say,
oh, wow. He called that shit.
You have pride on the line.
Give me a break.
As you look forward and get ready for your next game. And a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Bortles now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Green 80. Green 80.
One final try now for Bortles. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out.
Good game, fellas.
Game.
400. Yeah, break it down, go forward.
What so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
Ooh, them boys only had 78
so for the
total
Eagles,
yards.
The win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here.
8 yards to carry
on EA Sports.
3 touchdowns. I will take that. Get that game over with. Well, that's how you do it there, man. You wanted to know. Hell yeah. Yep. 400 even. Yep. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it was 200. It was 200 right before this game when I looked. So that's 600. But I got a bye week this week, so you can recoup some of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is right after this is the bye week. 600. That's a lot of ground to cover. Shit, I played the Cowboys one more time. Gus, and then, I mean, not Gus, but, Super Ice and you. So 3. I think. Let me check. Yeah, I played you, then the Cowboys, and then, Super Ice in the last game. But I done got 100 points 100 yards in every game that I lost to a user. So that still ain't bad, you know what I'm saying? I got 100 on Gus and 100 on Hank, so. Yeah. Yeah, I got, let me see. Yeah, he had 107 on Gus. Then we got, and I got 108 on Hank. See how many yards this nigga got. What week are we even in? Week 7? This nigga already got way over 1,000 yards. Yeah, I'm about to smash all that. Yeah, he got 1,600 yards. 14 touchdowns. What's the record? Let me see. For a season, rushing yards, 2,500. Whew, that's a lot. I only need about another 1,000. And what's I'm 4-2, so no 5. Am I 5-2 now? Yeah, I'm 5-2, so that's 9 more games. I can get 1,000 yards in 9 games. 5. Let me see. I need 1,000 more than that. Yeah, all I gotta really get is like 100, 125 yards a game. Really. I mean, he can do that. No problem. He can do that in the first quarter. Hell yeah. This nigga only got Player of the Week once. That shit don't make no sense. Yeah, I had a 300-yard game. You know what I'm saying? Multiple 200-yard games. They only got Player of the Week one time. They shitting us out here. Yeah, this week, you better get it this week. Oh yeah, that 400 is sitting up there real pretty. On that NFL record, it's sitting up there real nice. Gus had 309 yards. He broke that shit twice this year. Yeah, I just need that season record. What's the season? Rushing touchdowns. 30. Oof, that's. Nah, I gotta come for it, man. I'm coming for it, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna definitely try. 1,600. Yeah, with 9 games left, I can get 1,000 yards and 1,100 yards in 9 games. I just gotta make sure I get at least 100 in the rest of my user games. That nigga better get a whole bunch of XP, man. Where my XP at? Like, come on, man. This dude got 400 yards in this game. I can't upgrade the nigga? Give me a break. Damn. Yeah, my defense is a 97. That's why I don't understand. I couldn't stop this dude like that, man. Offense is an 87, but... yeah, he'll probably just wait for Young Lord. He might even send it depending on when Super Ice get on. That's why I went ahead and played it right now, because I didn't really feel like it, but... yeah, I don't really be simming like that. I just let Super Ice do it. Yeah, we needed a blowout like that. We needed a good blowout. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see what kind of confidence he got for that game, because his shit should be fucking sky high now. Let's see. Progression history. This week. Oh yeah, it gave him 1,000 XP. I think. No, that wasn't for that. That's just the history. Hold up. Oh no, that's all for this week. He got 1,000 XP alone just for getting 400 rushing yards. So his weekly total was 4,444 XP for the week. His confidence went up a lot. Let's see what his confidence is now. They work if you got a line for it. Yeah, his confidence is a 98, man. It should be after a 400-yard game, goddamn.
Welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. Now it's by the stove. Big beside this cases. One do me dirty, I'ma find you Leo out on the flow. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking
Yeah, Young Lords and Shoot the Ones got to play, so he might just go ahead and send that. I ain't even sure.
I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Yep, I guess I'm done with that. Good game, Tevin. 400. That's that nigga new nickname. 400. Yeah. 400 out this motherfucker.